Well, hello. Let's do some Hades. It's been 4 days, 5 days? 5 days. 4 days, 4 days. Straight about the door, I'm guessing I did everything last time. Only imagine. We don't have enough darkness for anything. We won with Aegis and Gun.
Exogryph, I see your prideful fall down from the heavens
Oh.
to the flames.
You're at 7. You have Igneous Eden. Launches a volatile Heckfire.
Let's punch things up a bit.
6, okay, yeah, I did one with that.
Hang out?
6. I use bow. Yeah, I can use bow. If I spend 5 here, oh, absolutely. Sorry, probably. You need 29 more rooms. Sure, I'm in.
I'm asking for it. Bye, everyone.
Can't remember how to play here.
Hey Zagreus, that nectar you sent? Callisto and the nymphs and I, we popped it open recently and it was really good. Had us positively frolicking about, so thanks.
The hunt is on.
I'm alright with that. I need to see you. This is more important. Sorry, Chaos.
Who dies first?
We'll actually get damage. We're off to do our dash attack.
And all the firepower I can get.
It was new. This chain doesn't just pierce, but we don't have anybody near you.
I'll take it.
I'd be okay with either, I think. But the regulars are our primary special.
Souls have fallen to you now, my hellborn kin. I am rather beside myself, I must admit. Fine work.
The War God's power. Now what?
Go max HP.
She'll keep me going.
Sure.
Rot. May I help you?
Thank you. Demeter? Sure. May I please hit you? There you go.
See you next time.
The gentle Artemis already found you, Zacharias. She takes my orders well. One cannot blame her, for she'd have nothing to hunt if not for me.
I think I'm okay with it. It was pretty early on, so I don't mind. But we just lose like a ton of our damage potential.
That's better.
Drove.
Crushed. The power of the gods.
Sure.
Zesty.
How many keys? Kinda. Not really. Please. What do we have here? Oh, pass. More gold.
More
Should be the last encounter, I believe.
Good enough.
We can go, palm here.
Delicious.
Sure. I'm not really committed to the
Think I
Doom
know
here
what
in
you're
our
going to
special.
say.
Symphony?
I'm here on official business this time, Tisiphone, so stand aside. Although, I guess the whole point of this job is that you're meant to try to stop me anyway, isn't that right? Well then, let's get to work. What?
You're being chopped up.
Glad that's over. This can unlock a hidden aspect of my weapons. Next stop, Asphodel. My keepsakes.
We literally have no boons, but I think it's still fine. Sure.
Going up. And check.
I'm okay with that scenario.
Made it to Asphodel.
No fish. No fish. No, it's not my fault. We haven't seen any options.
Feeling stronger.
I would still like to actually see damage. Our Daedalus effect's really carrying us here.
Time to collect.
Can't do that. Hermes isn't what I'm talking about. Upgrading the rarity just by playing, so I don't really need to do that. Rarity increase for the next 3 I find, I guess?
You know, I've never met a nymph before. You're closer to the gods than mortals, right?
Yeah, gods that can die. How is that fair? It was just a stupid snake bite in my case. Can you imagine something more embarrassing? You're just minding your business, and then snap, you're dead and on your way down here.
I know the feeling better than you might expect.
Well, I was going to end up here sooner or later. Might as well while I'm still looking good. Though, I guess you do kind of get to lock in whatever age when you register. Bet everybody dying of old age pushed that one through.
Will this just become +5?
That can be arranged.
Feeling better already.
Oh, that was a waste. That was a learning experience.
See you
I wouldn't mind this.
Here goes nothing.
Over either. But I don't know. I still think I'm 1 damage on our attack, but I don't think we really have that in our rotation here.
Hello, mates. Got him. Have a nice death.
Look, man, I am feeling generous right now, know what I mean? And so he's something extra potent for you. Ought to keep you going for a while longer than you're used to there.
Whew.
I pretty much have to. We're this far in without like any boons, so it's not what I wanted, but it's whatever, I guess.
Atticus.
I'm not really against it. Don't bother with that. You don't have any damage on it. Oh, this is horrible.
The power of Olympus.
Sure. We definitely gotta go over here. Artemis is easier to deal with, I believe, so we'll take, Demeter.
I have to pick a side.
Here you go, Demeter. Special Inflicting Chill, I think I want Ravenous Will. I do like it, but I think Chill was also fine.
My loyalty's hard won and quickly lost.
Did what I had to do. Looks like I angered her.
Here you go, I apologize. Oh, you can't have any
So
nectar.
you survived. So what? Here, why not take a boon and then be off?
I think we take this.
The might of the Huntress.
I'm not really happy with it, but we have a lot of money. I don't need that much money, but I'm gonna go over here anyway. We're definitely gonna get our resource at the end of the run.
Good for the health.
It is the bow, so like we shouldn't have any problems anyway.
You don't mind if I call you Lerny from now on, right? I'll take that as a no.
Oh, he's angry about that.
Asking friend.
The cast thing is very annoying to get off. I dodged it. Whatever, we're gonna be fine. Lerny vanquished.
Lovely chatting with you, Lerny dear.
Had enough heat for now, I presume.
10 more encounters. I should just sell this or just save myself the trouble. But I won't. Chaos Gate? I'll pass. I think we're actually fine.
Cheers. Another day or night in paradise.
Oh, the Daedalus? Typically there's one here, so it makes sense. Thank you. Plus 3 base damage for each consecutive foe hit. I think perfect shot's what we need here. No, that doesn't work with our dash attacks. We can be special.
Quite the bow.
I'm convinced it does not work with our dash attack. They're different. Go max HP.
Welcome.
You look critting for a 54. Really shows where you are right now. I'd love for things just to be flipped. Poison be on our Y or our special, and then our I don't even like our crit being in there, but our crit being on that. Arguably, I could sell this and get Doom again. To keep our damage increase. But I don't know, we're gonna come over here. I don't like Doom on the bow.
Got you. Lord Dionysus, mate, you have made the mood down here materially less miserable, and I am much obliged.
What is that from me? Why, Zag, I mean, you really shouldn't have. You know I can't get enough of this stuff, right? Zag, man, I was just attempting here to get our good friend Artemis to finally make an appearance at one of my feasts. It's just, wouldn't you know, she's all preoccupied. Something about a hunt?
That's right, Lord Dionysus. A hunt, which requires lots and lots
Oh, we gotta do well.
of quiet and clear-minded focus. So if you'll excuse me.
Both of these are very good, but I'll take Splitting Headache. I don't believe you can even upgrade your Oh, I just read this, how this works. The ones that get sucked and the ones that get upgraded. Gotcha. Somebody's selling Mike Hurts of Pain Wisdom. And Heroic's Max, I believe, so. You can't upgrade to Legendary or whatever. My bad.
Death has come. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with? I'll make this quick.
That's my plan.
On your side. Next.
You one by one.
That's enough. I'll take more down next time.
I can't believe you got into a fight with my professional associate. You after something, cuz? Just about everybody that I know, they're all at least a little bit afraid of that one and his boat. Yet you think you can take him, huh?
I did take him. Oh, these are just horrible.
All set.
Hello, Ares. Sure. We'll go palm. Why'd y'all just move like that?
That one's rearming. Good enough to eat.
There we go. Sure, we inflict more hangover. No, I should stop taking that. There's no need.
A fountain chamber.
Thank you for the fountain. Take Dionysus. Butterflies?
Lord Dionysus.
Lord Dionysus. A bit of extra damage, I guess. We'll get 2 more fountains. What I hear over here? Oh,
Some of Charon's wares.
probably should have rerolled the boon, actually.
Gods grant me strength.
Sure. I keep forgetting that Artemis gives you damage increase. I thought it was only crit for some reason, I don't know why. It is the lowest of the damage increase though, right?
Few others in Elysium are so unwise to take up arms against Asterius and myself.
I mean, at this point I won more runs than I've lost, right? I believe. God, our damage sucks. You just blew at me.
You and me now. How about you? Lady Aphrodite, guide my hand.
God, my damage. What's this like? Really? Okay, don't die here, die.
Blackguard, oh, your spirit must be quivering inside.
Who's champion now?
With this so much time on that foot.
The good stuff. Should be another such performance soon.
I shall stop you by my own hand if I must.
Can wash away my boons. Got through Elysium. In the bag.
Got through Elysium. in the bog.
Just got to get through Cerberus up there. Hey, think I see a fish. That's a bite. It's a scupper, all right.
Kind of not against it.
Hit me, Daedalus.
Chain shot for twin shot and piercing. Not against it. And inflicts what's it called faster, so.
All these tunnels.
Hold these tunnels. Probably reroll the max HP.
Got you.
Yeah, it makes your poison stack faster, so I'm okay with this. Sorry, broken spear. Oh, our artifact.
Another one of those gigantic satyrs. In the name of Hades.
Thank you, Dionysus.
It's no use.
It's no use. We can go Demeter. I kind of like, does this reroll the boon? Or the palm, sorry.
Could use the extra coin. Tasty.
Tasty.
Hey, a satyr sack already.
Not a good thing. I don't really like any of these, man. I'll take the call.
Refreshing. I can leave or explore more tunnels. I won't have it.
Demeter again. Alright.
I'm rich.
I'm rich. I'm rich, Richie. Richie, I'm rich. Please hit the dude. Please hit the dude. Thank you. Demeter.
Nearly made it. In the name of Hades.
Sure, please no burst. I'm okay with that. Door's over here.
Now for a chat with Cerberus. This one, I guess.
Get some money. We're doing all of them. We have plenty of time. I actually feel like that was a great gift for us. We got an easy way to chill. Instead of affecting the enemies. That was a great get. We'll just skip the palm. I'm okay with that.
More vermin. Burning up. Cured. What now? Phew.
Frick off, rats. Thank you, Hermes. That was not gold like I thought it was.
Let's just go down this
Either way.
hole. You must be hungry, huh?
Buy this, and I'll take Ares. Sure.
Each violent countenance of Cerberus agrees the Satyr Sack must be destroyed.
I can go. I made it.
Not a bad run. I mean, it was kind of bad, but there's been a lot of them recently. A lot of Dionysus, Artemis, Ares in my runs, and nobody else.
I was just thinking on one last I vanquished.
Poseidon too has been in there a lot.
Refresh my memory.
Everyone has been near the same stinking gods. The buff.
Darkness. Here.
Make sure to fish.
Darkness. this the best that you could do?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm thankful for that. Do more damage is fine.
Got to fight.
You can't kill me.
Demeter, beware of winter's cold.
I have something for you.
Not again.
You're stuck.
Oh, last chance.
Die.
Demeter, no comfort from the bitter cold.
There we go.
I shall see you back at home. See,
Not bad run.
you
Probably do one more, and maybe I might do a little bit of Minecraft. I do want to get our pickaxe to
Yes,
Hoggy.
by my father's name. Fishing time. Think I got one? That's one more bass.
Best. Not Pog. There's so many fish.
The master of this realm, Lord Hades, states that death is inescapable. There is considerable credence to his claim. No!
We'll do dialogue, and I'll be right back.
That's Orpheus is singing.
What? Oh! Ha. Guess you're here to stay.
No, we've now won more than I lost because of we started at 5. That's right.
I wanted to cordially invite you to an outing in the lounge. Remember when you asked me about a drink?
Oh, really? What, you mean right now? You're... I guess I'm overdue to take a break. And, well, since I don't exactly fit the mold of your traditional Gorgon, I mean, I have no body, for example. I had trouble finding work. That is until Lord Hades took me in, and then I met you, and, well, I just love this job.
Oh, I can definitely relate to at least some of that.
Thanks, Your Highness. Prince Zagreus.
Bye for now. Achilles, I meant to ask, did you know that Coronach the Heartseeker once belonged to the centaur Chiron? Because one of its aspects is his own. He didn't have it back when you trained with him, did he?
Master Chiron, truly? Ah, of course. He granted me a spear, I think you know. If he possessed one such weapon, why not more? I remember his bow shined like the sun. It was splendid and never missed its mark, though I attributed that to Chiron's extraordinary skill.
I'm sure his skill did most of the work.
Anybody in here? Mother? I know you're not outside the main room. Nope. Okay. Why would just go ahead and grab that, to be honest, over the, an extra start of a reroll? You want to talk to me?
Back, huh?
No? Maybe they're in the garden.
Just looks to be an excellent investment contractor. Go on and make it so.
What news of late about Eurydice, my friend? She is as delicate as I described, no doubt. Ah, but I am dwelling on her once again, it seems.
I knew she was a talented musician, mate, but you never let on that she is an amazing chef as well. She's been hospitable to me each time we've met, though you still seem to be a bit of a sore subject.
How very understandable indeed. Were I to have been failed to be rescued from the depths of hell, mere moments from escape, I too would be quite cross with my attempted rescuer. And for quite some time.
I'm working on it, mate. Nix, if hypothetically I felt that some injustice had been dealt to someone who deserved a better lot, say that they were subjected to too harsh a punishment for all eternity, don't I have some of my father's authority to do something about it?
Now that you have regained your access privileges to the administrative chamber, child, yes, that is a level of authority you hypothetically possess again.
But how can I possibly find anything in there? The place is wall-to-wall pacts and parchments. I have no idea where to look.
You can be made aware, though use discretion if and when you need to exercise this power, and make certain that the time is right. Now, are we understood?
Yes, we are. Should check the garden.
Well, be that as it may. If they pester you at all, do let me know and I shall have them dealt with quickly.
Oh, Hades. I think the shades around here have been through enough as it is. I don't mind them. After all the time I spent on my own, having some company has been a welcome change.
You are certain all your needs have been provided for? Because if there's anything that you require...
Require? Look at this place, Hades. Look at me. I have everything. And so do you. Try not to worry quite so much. And be patient with your son. That's all I ask.
Persephone, I cannot promise you such things. They're not my strengths. Besides, I have a reputation to uphold. God of the dead. If the wretches do not fear me, or you for that matter, what then?
I'm not going to tell you how to balance your work, your marriage, and your parental responsibilities. I don't think anybody on Olympus or below knows quite how best to manage that. So long as we do our best.
Our best. That I can promise you.
Here you go, chef.
Look at what I caught, chef. Till next time.
Thank you for the ambrosia that I'm overly stacked on and I don't know how to spend it yet.
Give me the best.
I'm assuming we would have maxed out all the nectar before we do anything like that. I'm saving up my gemstones, so I'm not gonna do that. Or my keys to get the 5. The 1,000 darkness.
Oh.
Zagreus?
Forget another something in my bedchambers there, Meg.
No, we need to talk again. My sisters are involved now in all this. You've really stirred up quite a mess.
They have been.
I know. I'm sorry, but this is something that I have to do. You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't know. What I'm trying to say is, with my sisters involved, it changes things. Takes some of the pressure off of me.
Some of the pressure? Wait, what are you going to do?
I'm saying I know you're doing what you have to do here, Zagreus. And my sisters and I will always try to stop you. But I'm only doing it because I have to. Understand?
Meg. She... Ah.
Okay, hold on.
Wide awake. That's one more prophecy fulfilled.
Let's go.
One's for you, ever bloodthirsty god of war.
I had to spend a lot more nectar. We need to like prioritize nectar, man. Absolutely. Achievement unlocked, by the way. Had to happen. Fulfilled any 15 prophecies. Is she over here? No. Another achievement, by the way. We're God's Bloodlust. Fulfilled a We're God's Bloodlust prophecy. Alright, well, I will be right back. And then we'll do like another run of this and then Minecraft for a little bit.